Hi, okay, this is video 71, but it's going to be number 33 of module 3, and we're going to be talking about the CCI, the Channel Commodity Index. And I've drawn some areas on the chart, and I wanted to try and show you some areas that we could actually look at. With the CCI, it does show you overbought and oversold levels, and every time you see it sort of like hovering above the 100 level, it's to let you know that you're now in overbought territory. It's going to come back and reverse. Alright, same with the minus 100 level. It's been oversold and it's soon going to go back and reverse. So I'm looking at areas of the MACD where they crossed over. I haven't picked out all the areas, alright, but I just wanted to show just a few of them. And I want to see when they cross over, and I want to see when the market goes up or down based on where it crosses. So we can see the MACD crossing on the upside here. It's quite far away from the vertical scale, so I'm more likely to tend to ignore that one for the moment. I'm looking for more stronger patterns. Okay, and the kind of patterns that I'm looking for are essentially something like this one here, where it crosses on the 0-0 line to let me know that it's going to get ready to go up. Here's another one here, and eventually the market does go up. Alright, so that would probably work out a lot better to find formulas like that. Here we can see where this crosses and it actually touches the top part of this line this time, and the market comes down. This area right here where it crosses, but it doesn't actually touch the bottom part of the line like it did over here. However, the market did go up. Now I don't know if it's going to keep going up or not. Alright, so I'm really looking for ones that I do know where it is going to eventually do that. Okay, so well, I mean this one here is kind of like forgiving. This would be like within one bar, I suppose, because it can't fit either one side or the other. There's kind of, I don't know why, but the MT4 platform isn't really great for lining up areas with vertical line tools. But like, here's another area here where this crosses and there's another cross there, so we could have actually taken a short position from up here. Alright, same thing likewise vice versa, with your buy trades. Okay, here is your buy trade right here. It crosses here. This line does actually touch the minus 100 level before it starts to go up. Alright, you can see some other areas where this line does go above and it goes up for a little bit. I mean, you could use those as well, but you're always best to wait after this bar has been completed, and then when a new bar starts, that would be your best option to actually go in on the trade, and not actually when it's actually creating that signal. You need to wait for those confirmations to complete itself. Alright, very short video really, because there's not really much that we can show you with this particular trading strategy. Pretty simple one really. Simple rules, nothing too extravagant. Okay, let's have a look at this one. This one looks like, okay, even that looks kind of okay. Probably have to be a little bit forgiving again to try and get them lined up within one or two bars. That one works out quite well. It comes back down. Here's another one here, but it's a bit too far for my liking. I'd rather it to be actually touching the 100 line. But again, I mean, you can make allowances and say to yourself, well, okay, but if it falls anywhere in between that 100 and the 0 level, then you should be okay. Or you could maybe put some more levels in there, maybe a 90 and a 10 level, and you could say, well, anytime that when this crosses here, when the MACD line crosses each other right there, that you could say anywhere between the 90 and the 10 level, provided that that black line is in that level, then you can take on that trade. Alright, so you can be a little bit forgiving, add some more variables in there to see if they work out for you. Alright, so here's that's pretty close. You might have to be a little bit forgiving with that one. Maybe one bar either side. And I mean, this one does go up eventually, and it happens within the bottom range of that area. So you can have one in there that will say minus 90 and minus 10. So if it happens within that minus and minus 10 and that black line's in that range, then you can go ahead and go long on it. Alright, so again, but also don't forget about your support resistance levels, and remember about my little human error kind of buffer that I put in there of like 20% and stuff like that. So incorporate all of those features into it and see how you get on. Alright, so until then, and in the next video, I will see you very shortly. Bye for now.